Hey Chad, here's that nice Citroen Traction Avant that I came to look at. It's a very nice car, definitely. It's got good. Well, no, I was going to say it's got good bones. It's got more than that actually. So it's actually a pretty nice car. There's a few things that I noticed that I will talk about. But definitely a nice car. I'm really impressed with that paint. It's been repainted, like if I understood well, but something like 30 years ago, and it was a nice paint job. Paint is still really nice, very shiny. It does have some minor scratches, like here. That's probably the worst one on the car. These little chips that pretty obviously that you can find at the edge of doors all the time. But other than that, very nice paint. Minor scratches here too. Trunk is super nice. The roof too. The chromes are nice. The tail lights seems to be original too, but in good condition. Tiny little scratch here. A few here. Spots right here. But other than that, that's all. There's no rust. I didn't see any rust on the body. I didn't look underneath yet. I'm going to take a look underneath the car, but the body looks really nice. More scratches touched up here, and that's it. The hood is really nice. Opens and stays up. The grille. Front bumper is nice. Tires, the Michelin tires, in pretty good condition. The glass is good. Windshield, side glasses. The window come up and down pretty smoothly, so no problem here. The weather stripping is in good condition too. What else? The interior is pretty nice. That obviously that upholstery is not correct, but it's nice. The headliner is in good condition, very good condition. The dash, steering wheel, gauges, instruments. There are a few things that don't seem to work at the moment. I noticed that the turning lights don't work. I think there's something wrong with that switch. There's supposed to be some kind of a resistance here when you put the turning lights on the right side or the left side, and there's none here. It doesn't catch, or I don't know what's going on. S is for S is for starter or starter in French, which actually means choke. So S is choke, and D is for démarreur, which is actually the starter. So it's kind of confusing when you don't know. But again, this is the starter, this is the choke. Those are the headlights, or the driver's side headlights, manually activated, but also you can actually have both work when you pull the EG, which stands for essuie-glace, and then both wipers, essuie-glace work. Headlights, high beam, low beam, a battery gauge here, gas gauge. They both work. The speedo, I don't pay attention when I drove the car. I think it works, but again, I can check that again. What else? So yeah, and that's the gear shifting lever. And there's something that needs to be looked at for the shifter here. It's pretty much or almost impossible to shift from first to second, which is up here. So that's a neutral position, okay? This is neutral right here. First gear is down below, and second gear is on the opposite side. So you're supposed to go up, left, and up. So I'm pretty smooth. This time, and then third gear is straight down. Yeah, not bad. And this is arrière, reverse. But again, when you drive the car, it's really hard to go from first to second. It grinds, it cracks, and even when you let the engine go down, at the minimum, I pretty much wasn't able to shift once without having, that grinding sound. There's definitely a linkage, I think, issue that needs to be addressed. And Philip said he was going to look into that. Other than that, steering is good, firm, no play. The car is actually pretty decent to drive. Brakes, they are what they are. They work fine. You do need to apply pressure on that brake pedal here to stop, but I think it's nothing abnormal. What else? I believe this is some kind of a heat. What do we have? An F and O maybe? F would be, I think F is close, fermé, and O, open. But, there you go. Yeah, so that must be to open a heater door or something. So again, I would be in the what? Open, fermé. Okay, I was open, so that's open, and that's fermé. That's closed, sorry. So I'm not sure what that does. This lights up the little lights on the side of the car, like the position lights, and they do work. What doesn't seem to work, so we talk about the turning lights, but also I noticed like the brake lights, the driver's side brake light doesn't work, and I mentioned that to them. And also the low beam passenger side doesn't work. High beam works, low beam doesn't work. It's the same bulb, so it needs to be replaced. And I also mentioned that to them. Glove box, not much, really. All parts right here. And the horn doesn't work. This is the horn right here. It doesn't work, even with the ignition was on, but no, it doesn't work. So a few things that need to be looked at, but other than that, again, a pretty nice car, pretty solid car. It's beautiful. First thing is, it's fantastic. The yellow rims, the proper color, that black paint, the line, obviously. Beautiful car. I'm gonna look underneath the car before I leave, take some pictures, make sure everything is fine. I didn't open the trunk yet. Oh, we did, and yeah, there's a spare right here. It's a good thing. Clack. What do we have here? We have a jack. We have a spare with the Michelin tires, a bunch of Oregon, all the plates, blue plates. That's Paris. Paris, Paris, 75, 75. That's a old French license plate. Yeah, that sounds pretty solid, everything here. That car is definitely solid. So what Philip did is he took the engine out and he resealed everything. Rebuilt some of the things. Carburetor has been rebuilt or replaced. I'm not sure. He wasn't clear on that, but it's in perfect condition. Fuel pump has been replaced or redone again, and the engine is really, really smooth. When you turn it on, push that choke back, into original position. It's really, really, really nice and smooth. It starts well, and again, the car drives well. We went around that building, and Philip was driving because he wanted to show me, if he could actually shift gear without that grinding sound, which he does. It's hard to do. He does it a little bit better than me, but still. So, but then he wanted to go fast enough to go into third position. So we two went around like crazy, and the car was handling pretty well. Anyway, yeah, I think I mentioned everything that needed to be mentioned. And again, before I leave, I want to go underneath the car and as much as I can and take some pictures, make sure everything is fine there. There you go, 1954 Citroen Traction Avant.